Hey everybody, it is Friday morning. We're getting ready to pump. It's actually sprinkling. It's not a good thing. It's already kind of greasy out here, but we're all aired up. We moved the hose. Steiger's over on that side. We're sitting here. We just cleaned all our windows, just paper towels on the ground, but we're out of gas. We're waiting on somebody to bring us gas. So we didn't have any more at home, ethanol free. So my dad went to get gas. He'll be here in a couple minutes, hopefully. And then we can get started. Charge the line and then start pumping. Okay, so we are pumping. We're charging the line right now. That means we got the pump. Our pit pump is kind of up, and we're trying to suck some watery stuff in so that we don't, until we get the flow in the line, so we don't have a plug.
Actually, is it
right when we start?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's manure here.
Are you sure?
So the pit pump is running, the first booster pump by the pit is running, and this is the second pump, and there's nothing here yet. So here's the pumps on here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all running.
Yeah.
Kick that main one down a little bit. No, I meant give her some.
Oh. Catch that manure coming up here.
I think it's coming.
I think it is.
Oh, there's no manure here yet. There it is. It's right here. You can see the hose moving. See it kicking it. Up, there's manure. Yep, it's through the pump. Let's go sit on it and stir it up.
You know, is this ain't booster? This ain't the right booster.
What?
Check what number that is. That's not 1.
It should be booster 1.
But it's not responding.
Well, that's because it's
Oh yeah, it is. It's right turn this one on. It's
Yeah.
the only one, yeah. Alright, the first one up a little more, you think?
Let's go down by the culvert. Yeah, kick the first one down just a little bit.
Oh yeah, look at that hose. Look at.
Okay, we're at the third pump. You can see that hose moving there in the inlet. So
Yeah,
there's
okay.
manure going.
Now we got pressure.
Yeah, we got a little bit of pressure there, not much. We're just idling everything. You don't want to push all that stuff that's in the hose, the dry stuff. So if you idle it, there's a better chance that you ain't gonna get a plug from all that dry stuff in the hose. That's what we're worried about, especially with 4.5 miles out. Okay, so now that we got manure here, why don't you kick the second pump up to 1100.
That's gonna really kick her down here.
Yeah, but it's 10 sections.
Yeah.
So between the first and second pump, we got like 3/4 of a mile. But the second and third pump, there's 1.25 miles, which is a lot for 8-inch in sand, but it's pretty much downhill until we get right here at the end. It's up here hill a little bit. But we got the C18 cat on there. These are all 18-liter cats, these blue ones. So a lot of power, a lot of thrust. Okay, so now we're at the last pump. This is the 5th pump we got in line. There's the woods we're coming through over there. And we're just waiting for the manure here. Actually, is what we did. We shut this outlet gate all the way down except a little bit. Hoping that, it's just first time we ever thought about doing that, but that way, if there is a big dry chunk coming, it ain't all gonna go through at once. Hopefully it gets mixed up a little bit from doing that. Slice the turd. You got manure? Yep, there it comes. Manure? There, you hear it hit the pump? Okay, now we can open the gate. I almost think we should have left that drag hooked up after doing that. Well, you can hear that thing working all of a sudden. We got manure, shut her off. Idle off. Idle off. Okay, you good, Craig? You shut it off? Shut it off.
I'm gonna let this down.
Okay. All right. You off? Okay, just shut them off, please. It's not off. All right, Craig, I'll let you know when we gotta do something. Keith, don't let it down on the hose. Pumps are off. Pull ahead a little bit. Pull ahead a little bit. Oh. Okay. Just a little bit. Go get the clamp. Oh. You got the clamp? Okay, I moved the hose. You could go down a little bit more. Oh. You got the clamp?
Yep.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Shoot! Watch out! Watch out!
I got covered on that one. Okay.
It's running too fast.
It is. That was, I got covered. I am covered.
You're covered.
Yeah. I can feel it in my ear. There's like 100 PSI in that sucker. On the other side. So I'm walking through the woods here. We thought we might have a blowout, which is where there's a hole in the hose. Guys, Dad was watching the pressure on his phone and it dropped. So just walking it to double check. We're not pumping right now because if there is a hole, that would not be good. The line's still really hard down here in the valley, so I don't think that there's a blowout, but it could be. Right or left? Can't walk across the hose like Dad did yesterday. We're gonna go swimming, I guess. Boy. Oh, no. We got some water down the old boots, boys. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Get out of here. There we go. Right up to the top. I think we're good.
This is the field we're working on. As you can see, obviously what's brown is done. So we've been pumping for probably 12 hours total, 11 hours. This is 120 25 acres, this actual piece that we're going to cover. The whole thing's like 150, but we blew out once to move our hose, and then we left the air in it. So you got to keep a lot of pressure on that drag hose. It's made to be able to pull around the field, but you got to keep pressure on it. Otherwise, the pressure is what gives it its strength. If it ain't got no strength, you tear. If it didn't have any pressure in it, you tear it right in half. Just the way it's made. And when you keep pressure in it, you keep it from kinking. It's like, I don't know how many PSI is actually in the drag right now. The orange hose is called the drag hose. That's the one that gets drug around the field. The black lay flat line that's feeding that drag hose, which we got over 4 miles of it out there, that is made for more pressure. It can handle the pressure, but it can't handle getting drug around the field. So it must be in the weaving or the material they use to do that. But it's so nice to do it this way. So here's our manure pit. It's 3.5 million gallons. It's supposed to be 4 million gallons, but we usually figure it's about 3.5. And show you where this hose is going. We'll just kind of chase it and show you how it's done, or where it goes this time. So yeah, we are right behind our new barn right now, and heading up to the highway. We're gonna cross it up here. It's gonna go through a culvert. Okay, so there, when it's right there, you can see where it's going through the culverts. And then right about this, it's going up along that bean field at an angle. Okay, right in the middle of the screen. It's going through there. And then we're gonna go up by them farm buildings, and there's gonna be a pump up there. So that'll be our second pump. First one's by the pit, and that'll be the second one. That's one of ours with the CAT engines in it, 18 liter. Mega thrust. Oh yeah, and our air compressor sitting up there. We got a different air compressor. We bought a used air compressor, 1300 CFM out of California. It wasn't legal there anymore, so really? Yeah, because of emissions. So it came to Wisconsin. So there's the pump and the air compressor. That's where we're going. That's where we're going to blow out from. That's a first booster pump, second pump from the pit. So then it's going to go down here to this next highway, and we're going to cross it. Yep, and then it's going to go to the right there, and go right along the road, this dirt road. It's pretty much laying right in the ditch. It's hard to see with the sun, but can see it. And then there's another culvert right there, that black spot, and it goes to the left, and then it's this that line there on the left side. You can see it up in the top of the screen where the hose starts in that bean field. There's just an extra drag hose laying off to the side. That's all that is. And then we're gonna, at the end of the bean field, there's a standing cornfield, so we couldn't go through that. We had to cut back out onto the road. Then we just follow this side road for an extended period here. Right by the tree. Zoom down on it. Or are you already down? I'm down. Hang on, see it? Yep. Where is it? Oh, it's right in front of us. Yep. Yep, and then we're going to get up here where this wood starts, and there's going to be a culvert that goes underneath this dirt road, And we're gonna go to the right through this culvert, and the reason being because the next house has a really bad culvert. For a manure hose, it's a bad culvert. So we had to go this way. So now we go through Greg's fields here, Greg and Bobby's, to the third pump. So that's our third pump sitting out there in the field, another one of the C18 cats with 19-inch CAC pumps on it. It's supposed to be good for sand.
Extra slack there.
Yeah, so we had a lot of extra slack laying in the field because that's where we laid hose from 2 different directions, and that's where they met, and that was all extra. So that's why that's laying there in a big snake.
I swear people are gonna get dizzy after watching
And then we continue, go through them farm buildings, old farmstead.
Holy dog, that's a big dog. Gosh, Dad, that thing's about the size of
St. Bernard.
Wow.
So then you got it there in the cornfield? Yep, you're right on top of it. We're going down the cornfield to the next culvert so we can get back on the other side of the road again.
No power lines here.
Yep, no power lines. So then here it goes, you can see it crossing the road. Pretty simple. Bad culvert though, that's a sharp metal culvert. Got a couple hunters here on the right. Hose is laying in the ditch on the left. So then, straight ahead there's a T. And actually there's our fourth pump will be right up here before the T. This is Todd's pump, identical to ours. He does a lot of custom work for us, hauling and over chopping and everything. So then, go past that, and then another section up here, we're gonna get into the woods. And it's 80 acres of woods. And I think is what we're gonna do with...
Do you want to stop here and then you can fly over?
Yeah.
And probably reach Keith.
Yep.
Alright. Well, there's hunters back there.
So yeah, we're just gonna go up over the woods. Can you see the manure line in there?
Yeah.
Yep, you can see the black manure line laying in the
You know why it's telling me
trees there.
batteries though? Because we started at the farm, it thinks that's where I'm gonna land.
Oh, okay.
So it's telling me that I need to go home.
But if we landed up here, it'd be fine.
Yeah.
I think you guys should turn to the left.
No, I want to see them.
Oh yeah, I can see it in there.
Signal though.
Should we back up a little? If you raise up so you can see the field. Yep, so the manure line is going through that woods, and you can see the field in the distance.
Oh, I see the line.
You can see it in there? Yeah, you can see the manure line right in the middle. I'll raise it up so you can see the field.
Yeah, 1 second.
Because you're going to run out of battery.
I'm only to the scaffold, or scaffolding.
Maximum flight distance reached.
What's going on?
Okay, go
It won't
up.
let me go forward.
Okay, go up.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the field in the distance that we're covering, and you can see Keith up there. He is, where is he, John?
Right over
Oh yeah, there he is. That little dot right in the center of the picture is Keith. So right there is 4.5 miles from the farm. And there's not much left. Should be done in another hour or so. Then we're gonna blow it out.
Hey guys, so we are here with the air compressor and the pump. We finished pumping up at the big field and turn this puppy on. Got the pig loaded already. Nothing's happening.
It's going very slow. So here, which what we're doing is changing valves so we're gonna send the pig in there, but we want these other valves shut so we don't get so we can build pressure.
Now it's closed. Okay, they're right.
I'm gonna double check the bypass.
Okay. Open them.
Okay, why don't you go start that compressor?
That's closed. Power. Chase the big.
This is what the sand sounds like going through this hose. It's definitely moving, Keith. Things aren't going good at all. We use too much sand. Every time we do this, for the next month, we're going to talk about sand separators. Go look at them and everything else. And then it kind of is like, forget about it. Well, this is something else. Trying to get this sand out.
100 yet.
Yeah. Don't try this at home. This is pure sand. We couldn't blow the line out, and we ended up opening the pig valve on the pump and blowing it out here, but this is like 90, I'll bet you 95% sand, maybe even more than that. So we got more line to blow out. We got one heck of a mess. You really need to get the pit stirred up when you're pumping manure.
Hey guys, we're rolling up the hose. Keith's over there. We're pumping at a different field now. The end of the hose is coming. This is not our hose cart, by the way.